as soon as I saw the villain in this movie, I was just like, oh my God, it doesn't look good at all. I don't know how like it got past like quality control. Like, yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Move on. Next shot.
Fuck it, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Black Adam worth watching?
Is it worth watching?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Say
what you say, sir.
So I will say it's a maybe for me. If you like over the top superhero action, if you like Superman, that kind of shit, then yeah, you should watch it because there's lots of cool scenes in this movie of The Rock just fucking things up and blowing people away. He's kind of an interesting hero, but not as interesting as I thought it was going to be. When I saw all of the posts from The Rock on social media about how much he loved Black Adam as a character,
I would agree.
How much he was hyping up because
I guess the levels of getting into the character, all these things like that. Like
he was offered another superhero part. I don't remember what part it was in a different movie, and he said no. I want to do Black Adam. He'd been trying to get this movie made for a long, long time because I guess, and maybe I heard this wrong, but I think it was that he discovered Black Adam as a kid and thought it was so cool that because Black Adam was a person of color
and looked like
him, that he was just drawn to this character. And then so as soon as he got into acting and all that shit, that was kind of always something he wanted to do, which is great. It's fun. But then watching the movie, though,
I would agree. This character had no depth.
No, not enough depth
to be like the way he's talking about getting into character, and I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
you didn't hit this one on the mark. Like whether like
some scenes there, it is good in some scenes. There are some scenes where I'm like, oh, that was fun or heartfelt or whatever. But there's a lot of it that's just like. I don't know. And because this movie relied so much on the CG fight scenes and stuff like that, I'm not into that sort of thing. So that's why I say maybe.
All right. Well, me personally, should you watch Black Adam from Tony, the man, the myth, the legend? I'm gonna say, even though I tore this movie apart, yes, you should watch this movie. I think it's
it's probably one of the best DC.
It gives me hope for DC.
Yeah,
right. It totes that line of being DC, and not saying they want to be Marvel.
No,
but it kind of has that comedic aspect to it, to where it's a little bit brighter, but it's still dark. You still had some pretty intense scenes. You're like, holy shit, they just fucking torched that dude. They tore that dude in half. Like that dude's arms off his body, right? So they still got some some DC stuff. It's still being PG-13. Yes, it's worth watching. What's your score?
I gave Black Adam a 6.3.
Nice. It's pretty high for a maybe.
Yeah. Well, at the end of my notes, 6.5. 5 question mark, 6 question mark. I didn't really know where to put this because of so much of it was things I didn't like, but there was a lot that I did like about the movie too. So,
Me and IMDb gave it a 6.7.
Okay. So I was close. I was right in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Rotten Tomatoes, critics gave it 39. They're not fans of it.
It's not that bad.
No.
It's not that bad.
Fans gave it an 89 though.
Okay.
Fans liked it. And also, man, it gives you hope for more DC movies, right? Like to kind of break that weird mold of the Snyder era.
Yeah.
Is over. And I'm happy about that, man.
Yeah.
He made some cool movies, man. Like I told you before, but none of mine were DC that he made that I thought were cool.
This movie, like I felt like there's just too much, and DC's just been this way forever. There's just too much CG, too much fighting in computer animated characters fighting instead of doing it practically, and I just don't like it.
Yeah,
bums me out, and especially when like the main villain in the movie is just a computer generated person.
Yeah,
I just can't get behind it.
No, it's hard. People can get stuck in that CG.
Yeah,
but it happens.
It happens, and especially when other people can prove like you can make cool characters practically. We said it early in the podcast, like Prey with the Predator did it.
Amazing.
Hellboy, all that stuff. The dude, I mean, lots of other movies out there,
Yeah,
right, where they create creatures. And
yeah,
I just, as soon as I saw the villain in this movie, I was just like, oh my God, it doesn't look good at all. I don't know how like it got past like quality control. Like, yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Move on. Next shot.
Fuck it, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chekhov's necklace that never came back in this movie.
Never came back.
Never fucking came back.
There was a lot of misses.
A lot of misses. Then that's why my lower score. A lot of misses.
His fucking suit was dope.
His suit was cool.
I was watching the high season on that too. They made the suit, and he like said like they put like the superhero suits. They first they made, they put like all this like, you know, muscle padding in there and make them bigger. And he was like, no, I worked hard for the muscle I have.
Yeah, I
just put a suit on me.
Yeah,
that forms my body.
Yeah.
So that's what they did. And you're like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He's huge. The fucking Rock. Yeah. You don't need to
he's like, what? No.
That always cracks me up about the other DC movies with Batman and Superman, because people are like, oh my God, Ben Affleck is so ripped. It's like, no, he's not.
Yeah.
He's wearing a suit with muscle pads in it.
Yeah.
It's obvious when you watch the fucking movie.
Yeah, like
same thing with Henry Cavill and Superman. They put fucking muscle pads in there.
I don't know if Henry has pads. You think Henry has pads in his suit?
Oh, 100% he does.
They look big. He was swinging that hammer in the one. He looked huge.
He is. Yeah. He's cut up for sure. I'm not putting anything against him, but the suit's got a little bit extra. You know, it's got that little that 10, 20, 15%.
It probably does.
Just a little, just to make it, because when you're doing the lighting and stuff like that, like things have to be enlarged so that it casts shadows a certain way and whatever. So
The Rock don't need that shit.
No, he doesn't.
It's a behemoth. Chris Hemsworth doesn't need that shit either.
No,
that dude was looking fucking huge for his training for Extraction 2, which needs to come out soon.
Where's Extraction 2? Do we know when is that coming out?
No.
Okay.
For full episodes, find us on your favorite podcast provider. Check us out on flicksworthwatching.com.